Sideline, the North Andover High School Sports Pregame Show. I'm Anthony Palumbo.
And I'm Mike Lane of Inlane Podcast and Mike Lane Edits. Tonight, we have the Knights' regular season finale against the Red Raiders of Lowell High School. We're going to get you ready for that game and keep you up to date on everything North Andover High School sports has in store.
But first, we're going to get a fall sports update. And first, we're going to start off with the boys soccer that finished 9-6-3 on the season. They had a tough last 3 games, losing all 3 of them, losing to the worst team in the conference in their last game to fall short of the playoffs. We'll see what they do. The girls soccer team finished 7-7-3 on the season, ranked 35th in Division I in the power rankings. The brackets for the boys and girls soccer playoffs will be released at 1 p.m. tomorrow, so we'll be looking out for that to see who they're facing in the foreseeable future. Now, the field hockey finished 7-6-5 on the season, a lot of ties, ranked 21st out of 43 in Division I by MIAA. In the last 5 games of the season, they won 4 and tied 1. Really great ending to the season, I'll tell you that. They travel to face number 12 Bishop Freedom tomorrow at 11 a.m., very early game for round 1 in the playoffs. Girls volleyball finished 10-11.
Wow.
From 0 wins last year. So a great improvement for girls volleyball. We'd love to see that. They're ranked 22nd out of 51. Great season for them considering what they did last year. They went on the road for a tough matchup against the number 7 Winchester, who had a regular season record of 19-1.
Oh, wow.
Only 1 loss on the season, not even a tie. And then the Knights fell 3 sets to 0 to end a bounce-back season after a winless year last, which is amazing for them. The cross country, the boys are 9-1 in the regular season.
That's
Great year
awesome
for them. The boys came in second at the MVC championship behind Lowell. Speaking of Lowell, we'll see them tonight. The girls are 6-4 in the regular season, still really good. The girls came in 3rd place in the Invitational. And then the Frank Money Invitational is tomorrow in Redtham. And then the boys and girls state meet is on November 15th, so we're excited for that. All right. And now we got the now what are we looking at, Mike, for this game?
Our opponent, the Lowell Red Raiders. This is going to be a very tough matchup. The Lowell Red Raiders are 6-1 on the season.
Wow.
The only loss was a 25-21 defeat on the road at Tewksbury. Tewksbury, great team.
Close game.
Yes, very close. Lowell is ranked 10th out of 33 in Division I. Very good. Very high-powered offense. They have scored 40-plus points in 4 out of their 7 games this year. And I'd say a big improvement from last year, but they only went 4-7. That's incredible. In their loss against Tewksbury, it was a very good game with back and forth 5 lead changes. And junior running back Joshua Amawaka had 155 yards on 7 carries just in the first half. We'll probably see that in NFL one day.
North Andover might struggle with that tonight a little bit. Yeah.
If they don't get that run defense, then that can be a really big struggle for tonight. Tewksbury and Lowell traded an interception.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Joe Walsh Stadium for tonight's special
ending on a
pregame
late
ceremonies.
Tewksbury touchdown to
Senior
pass
night
to
for
seal
our
the game.
football, cheer,
Now we'll cut it over.
band, and choir. We're going to start off with our football seniors. Number 8, Nicholas Trunullo, escorted by his parents Michelle and John and his brother Jonathan. Number 11, Tommy Farrell, escorted by his parents Brooke, Christine, and his sister Taylor. Number 13, Captain Michael Phelps, escorted by his parents Despina and Michael and his sister Juliana. Number 17, Captain Daniel Thompson, escorted by his parents Renee and Dan and brother Max and sister Zoe. Number 42, Robbie Tiefenbacher, escorted by his parents Rob and Kathy. Number 54, Tyler Rock, escorted by his parents Deirdre and Mike, and his sister Ayla and brother Ryan. Our final football senior, number 75, Captain Alex Phillips, escorted by his parents Janice and Chris. Now for our fall cheerleaders. Captain Kimber McGuire, escorted by her parents Andy and Sean. Captain Ren Sandoval, escorted by her mom Tara and her brother Luca. Talia Capel, escorted by her mom Kim. Lizzie DiGiovanni, escorted by her mom Kelly and her dad Ring. Ava Frado, escorted by her parents Melissa and Greg. And our final senior cheerleader, Avery Fair, escorted by her parents Sean and Laura. And now we transition to our band and choir. Oliver Arba with his parents Jennifer and Andrew. Madeline Ashworth with her parents Megan and Chad. Ryan Atwood with her parents Johanna and Shane. Jade Bergamo Rubin with her parents Alzindra and Felipe. Donovan Rush with his parents Dawn Marie and Desmond. Marcus Chase with his father John. Kaden Clow with her parents Shannon and Samuel. Hadley Dowd with her parents Lindsay and Mike. Sophia Philippon with her parents Joseph and Stephanie. Rachel Gall with her parents Lisa and Steve. Frida Goldman with her parents Aya and David. Anna Hurst with her parents Kim and Hal. Naomi Harold with her parents Kaylins and Elda. Teresa Lister with her parents Eric and Carla. Henry Marshall with his parents Laura and Craig. Liam Norton with his parents Amy and Robert. Caroline Parker with her parents Donna and Rob. Daniela Hayuma with her mother Michelle. Welcome back, Alex Phillips with his parents Janice and Christopher. Kylie Sawyer with her grandparents Barbara and Paul. Trubitsky Theodore with his parents Emma and Jaden. Aaliyah Ventura with her mother Lucinda. Liana Vincent with her parents Cassandra and Michael. Leonidas Wing. And last but not least, Colin Ross and his parents Julie and Gordon. Test 1, 2.
All right, we are back after that presentation for the seniors. That was really nice. That was a great presentation.
Incredible.
And now we're back to the picks. All right, first off, we have Central Catholic at Haverhill. Who do you got in that?
Ooh.
Haverhill did beat us
They
early
did.
in the season, so.
This is a tough game. I was high on Haverhill.
It's at Haverhill,
They
too.
started off with a really, really tough season, but they're on kind of a bit of a rebound. But I'm gonna go Central Catholic. I think Central Catholic, they're top 5 in the state, gonna make a run in the playoffs. I just don't see how Haverhill can stop.
Usually we don't agree, but I'll agree with you on this. I can't go with Haverhill since they beat us early in the season. They were a pretty good team, but I have Central Catholic also. And now we have Tewksbury at Andover. We know how we feel about Andover.
I'll let you make this first pick.
I'm taking Tewksbury. I can't go with the Andover. Can't do that.
So I was stunned. They put up a really good show. Andover put up a really good showing against Pinkerton. I thought the run would end, but since it's at Andover and my guy Jay Fielding is the head coach there his first year, I'm picking Andover to upset Tewksbury.
All right, so split on that one. Let's see your first split on this. Now,
The game we're here at today.
Lowell at North Andover. You want to go first?
No, I'm going to let you
All right.
first pick.
I've been the devil's advocate. But I'm going North Andover. We have to get our first home win. I think we can get it here. I really do.
I'm shocked you're picking North
Yeah,
Andover.
I am usually the devil's advocate, but I'm going with them.
I'll be back in 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Yeah.
So this is going to be a close matchup. Lowell has a way better record than us on the season, but I feel like we're going to get the first home win for North Andover. I feel like it'll be a good first home win for Coach Rillo, especially on Halloween, spooky night. It is very cold out here, and we just watched senior night. That was really cool to see. A bunch of them coming over here afterwards. Then we have the Lowell cheerleaders in front of us. They are fully Halloweened out. They are decked out. And now we have Mike Lane coming back. I don't know.
Okay. So if you know me, I'm not the biggest Halloween kind of guy. I'm not the biggest guy of dressing up and getting candy. I'm not that big of a candy guy. I'm more of like a cake and a cookie kind of guy. But this North Andover team has had it rough this year. And Lowell, they're almost undefeated. They should be undefeated, but
Lost in a close game.
lost in a very close game. That running attack, I'm really not sure if North Andover stopped this, but what's that? Oh, Wisconsin! Oh, Wisconsin! Oh, Wisconsin! Oh, Wisconsin! You know what they say. Roll Knights, baby. Give me North Andover! Last one in the season.
Both taking Knights. Let's go.
We're taking the Knights.
Let's see if we're both wrong. We'll see here shortly. All right. And now, close us off.
I just want to say thank you for joining us tonight on the Scarlet Knight sideline for the inaugural season. I'm Mike Lane of In the Lane Podcast and Mike Lane Edits.
And I'm Anthony Palumbo. And we'll be right back at the start of the game. I'll be up in the broadcast. And thank you very much. We had a blast. Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm part of the Sports Journalism Club.
Hi, my name is Sid, and I'm part of the Sports Journalism Club.
We cover all North Andover sports related, from doing a full broadcast to just little social media posts.
We do morning announcements Fridays before school. We operate cameras and we learn how to use the camera. It's very fun and a good experience.
We do many fun things, including interviewing basketball players on the basketball team, the football coaches from the football team, and it's just a lot of fun interviewing everyone.
You can join us Tuesdays after school in the athletics office.
Snap, gives it to Joseph, runs it to the right, again stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
North Andover playing some defense. And Hunter in on the last
Anthony
two tackles.
Takes it himself, touchdown.
Yeah.
Again, we see the same type of play, easy hole.
He ran two plays to the right, and Phelps and Hunter wrapped him up both times. The only
Yep.
place to go was the left.
Left.
But they had us overmanned on the left-hand side. Although we did get a tackler against his shoulder pads, but it was just bumping and bruising. He didn't.
Austin Allen under center, looking deep,
He
throws it.
Steady goes the opposite way,
Oh,
and
tipped. I like that though. I like finally taking a deep shot.
that was a good opportunity. The defender had good coverage, though. He had the receiver could have
That was good coverage.
The receiver could have caught that ball if the defender was following the receiver, but unfortunately he was out ahead of him, and so he was lined up.
Huge play. A little Eagles action. Oh, he's gone. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown.
Red zone.
Knights.
North Andover on the board.
Austin Allen makes a great play.
Superb.
Wow, I think we both thought a QB sneak was coming right there,
Yes.
and then we just saw him blasting off on the right.
Well, I think it might have been a QB It was difficult for me to know. It looks like he escapes out beyond
Yeah.
the tackle. So he apparently slid outside.
Gable Gray. Maybe they'll throw it up to him.
I'm thinking they're going to come back this way.
Nope,
No,
giving it to
right
number
in
4.
the middle, and he's in.
Touchdown, Joseph.
Joseph Nordengren.
That makes the score 6-19. Chelmsford, just as he thought North Andover was in the game. Chelmsford said, no, we're here. Anthony takes it himself, goes to the right, makes a good play. To the 10, 20. Touchdown, Chelmsford. Anthony, an amazing play. And that is about all it is. That is it. It is 6-26.
North Andover Cam invites you to Be a Good Sport. This is your chance to get in the game and learn about television and media production. We have lots of volunteer opportunities for covering local sporting events. Enjoy the games, meet new people, and have a lot of fun with your choice of crew positions. You can be a camera person, you can be a director, you can be a tech helper, or you can go for the gusto and get behind the microphone to call all the action.
He's gonna go deep.
Wide
Yes,
open.
man. He's got him. Touchdown, Scarlet Knight.
Gets get a nice open look.
Brian Gorda for 3.
Nailed it. That was huge, Bags.
It's a 2-on-1 short-handed. That shot goes in. Shot. Score! And that's Marubi's second goal.
Lots of sports opportunities are coming up, and this is your chance to get in on all that excitement. Visit North Andover Cam at 70 Main Street today, or give us a call at 978-687-6570. Get on the field with North Andover Cam today and be a good sport. North
Since I'm only allowed one word, I'm going plural on you. Opportunities.
Communication.
Professional.
Dependable.
Empowering.
Everywhere.
Inclusive.
Cool. During the pandemic, they wouldn't allow parents or fans into the basketball games, and volunteering for NACAM was the only way I could get into the gym. And you're always looking for volunteers to either speak behind the camera or operate the cameras, and so I'm still here.
I can reach everyone through YouTube and what I think are the best videos for me, for everyone to understand that I also have the same interests, and those who have the same interests like me would want to hear what I would have to say about what I like about it and what's cool about it.
A center, identified as a senior center there, is communication in a sense. And I felt somewhere or another, if my contribution could help a little bit, that it would be a fulfilling experience for myself as well.
You know, one way that I've seen North Andover Cam really grow over the last 2 years has been their relationship with the Historical Society. You know, they've got this amazing new movie theater, and they've run a whole series of programs partnering with CAM over the last couple of months that have really been well attended. You've really embedded yourself in the community and made such an important community partner that I think that's something that's really special, and you don't always see that.
Through public service announcements, in the past we've done some about leaving dogs in cars, locking your doors, stuff like that, where they get the message out too. And, not many people may see it on TV per se, but they'll see it on social media, which is even better. So by having a professionally run, studio like this, where we can, put together a message or put together a show and be able to put it out there, especially the younger generation, they're on their phones all the time and they're going to see it, which it makes us happy because we know our message is getting out there. Thanks to North Andover Cam.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Joe Walsh Stadium at North Andover High School for tonight's NBC matchup between the visiting Lowell Red Raiders and your North Andover Scarlet Knights.
All right, everyone, welcome to the broadcast where we have NA versus Lowell, and it's here in North Andover. I am Anthony Palumbo, and I am here with my friend Ray. Are we ready for the game tonight?
Ray Ahern, 15 happy years doing Friday nights.
And here with another one.
We are ready. The team looks ready. They're bouncing up and down out there, and it was senior night, and it's beautiful. The wind is a little breezy.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like a night when you would probably run the ball more than pass the ball,
especially with this team.
And it, as we both pass through our consciousness, let's shorten the game.
Yeah. So we are here with this Halloween game, a little spooky. I mean, maybe it can get a little weird. Get our first win home, our first home win on the season.
I am hoping that Lowell is overlooking us. They're going to some bowling alley afterwards for pizza and a beer. And, I suppose the high school team would not be having a beer, but
we have completely flipped records. We've completely flipped records.
Yes.
They're 6-1. We're 1-6.
Yeah.
Their one loss was a really close loss against Tewksbury, which is a great team. So we're seeing a great Lowell team, which has been very surprising this year. I don't think anyone was really expecting that out of Lowell.
And, I am thinking that Scott Boyle is an up-and-coming young coach. But I haven't read anything about him. I was hoping to get down on the field, but things just
very chilly.
Just didn't work out. Yeah. I suppose I can always talk to him on the telephone Monday.
No, yeah, a very young and up-and-coming coach, and we also have a very young and up-and-coming coach, Coach Cirillo. Yeah,
two programs that are growing.
Lowell's definitely gone off the pressure. We saw a really good senior ceremony. I was down there doing the pregame show.
Yes.
Had a blast. Very cold. That was great to see. Just really fun to see for all of them, especially with being my class.
I saw you on the monitor here. It looked like it was Saturday game day.
Yep. Oh, trust me, Mike. Everything Mike does down there is inspired by Pat McAfee. Trust me, he was doing the song down there.
No doubt.
Now we have both teams meet in the middle for the coin toss.
Become an icon in the last 3 or 4 years, where the guy who has been the franchise for that pregame is getting to the point where he's probably going to retire. So it's
yeah, he did have his last game. Yeah. So that was very cool. They did a ceremony for him, which was very cool.
I have the screen in front of me. Read me the numbers of the co-captains who are out there on the field.
The co-captains on the
if
field.
You can see them.
I see number 7 out there. I see number 11, number 6, number 2, number 63. And those are the team and we know the team captains for North Andover. And of course, we saw Alex. Alex, I don't know if you saw Ray. He was on the news for just being a multi-sport athlete. And
I did not see that.
Yeah, he was on the news and just showing how good of a kid he is and how on and off the field.
Yeah.
I mean, he does everything. He which I didn't know. He auditioned for a play and he got it during the season. He's doing a play right now.
Really?
So he's practicing off the field, and we saw it. He also went for chorus. He does everything. I mean, that's the whole thing that what the news was.
He is
leads us in our national anthem.
He's just a stand-up kid to be on this team.
Oh yeah, an entity unto himself.
Now we got the national anthem coming up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
got game time. Halloween game. Very spooky. I am dressed up as Jordan Love, the QB for the Packers. A top 10 QB in the league. And I got the cheese head with me. Can't wear it because the headset. The cheese head's a little too big. I don't know if we can see it in the broadcast. Got the cheese head from Lambeau Field from my uncle. Love it. Wore it all day at school today. And I don't know. I'm feeling a little, I think we're going to get the first home game. I interviewed Coach Cerullo, and I was asking him some questions, and he just seemed like the moral for the team for being 1-6, it couldn't be any better.
Yes, yeah. Oh, well. It's a built-in tradition.
Will be number 8, Ben Durkin.
Lowell's kicking off here to North Andover.
Back to receive the Scarlet Knights, number 3.
Joe Walsh-Field.
And here we go. Anytime. And it goes out in the end zone, which I feel like there wasn't a lot of touchbacks in all the other games. Usually number 3 takes it.
Exactly.
William Gray, he always takes it. He's really good at getting the kickoff returns.
I was expecting that, and a little surprised that their kicking game is also very successful.
Yeah, that's a really good kicker. Yeah, it seems like it. I don't think they want to give it to William Gray. He's really good at kickoff returns for us.
Boyle must be very good at recruiting.
All right, now we got North Andover coming out here at the 20-yard line.
That quarterback of the Scarlet Knights is number 1.
So first and
Austin
10
Allen.
at the 20.
We got Austin Allen at QB, like the usual the whole season. Austin Allen knocked down at the line of scrimmage by the D-line.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
Looks like that was by number 11, Seth Lee. He's a QB for
Seth
too.
is the quarterback, and it looks like maybe it says defensive line, so
yeah,
it's unusual
sorry,
that,
got a tip
that
right there.
quarterback is playing a defensive end.
Yes, very, very unusual. Hands it off for about a 3-yard gain.
Number 7, Billy Vincent's the ball carrier.
Number 7, Vincent William with the rush.
Gain of 4 on the play. It is 3rd and 6.
Now we got 3rd and 6 for the Scarlet Knights. In the past games, it seems like the Knights always usually start off well, and then they have a turnover late in the first possession. They always get it downfield, it seems like, in the first possession. Austin Allen steps back, looking, checks it down for about a 1-yard gain, maybe. That would be about 4th and 5 for the Scarlet Knights. And they do, the punt team is going on. All right, not the start that the Knights were looking for, but a chance to see what the Scarlet Knights defense is looking like. I feel like the Scarlet Knights defense is definitely improving.
Back to return for Lowell,
vastly.
6, Ryan Conley.
Ryan Conley receiving the kick for Lowell.
Conley is a performer, a senior. He was injured last year.
And that is recovered at about the 45. So they have it on our side of the field. Not the best punt in the world.
Punt was down by number 2, Dean Fitzgerald.
Well, we need the defense now to hold, make a play right away here.
And I don't know about you, Ray, but I feel like when we're here for the last game, for the Chelmsford game, it seems like the defense for North Andover was doing pretty well against Chelmsford, like for the most part of the game. At the end, they allowed like 3 touchdowns, I think, in the 4th quarter. So they were really holding Chelmsford to a good game, and then at the end, they just let up.
Yeah, there were periods of time it was very evenly matched.
It was 6-13 in the 4th quarter, I believe. It was a 1-score game. Here we go with Lowell handing it off to the running back.
Makes
with a good
3
stop.
or 4 yards.
Josh Emory Powers, the ball carrier. Tackle by number 54, Tyler Rock.
We see Tyler Rock right there with the tackle, the center also for the Knights. One of the seniors playing here tonight.
5'9", 160, number 3.
And we see the QB Seth Lee again, who had the tip at the line of scrimmage.
Right,
hands it off to number 3.
Herman Powers, the ball carrier.
And Another short gain.
Just rushing defense by the Knights.
So.
Tackle number 11, Tommy Farrell.
3rd and 4 or 5. 4, I guess.
3rd and 4.
North Andover doing well on those first 2 downs.
Let's see if Lowell tries to finally start passing it. Oh, number 3, the running back comes out, and now we have number 7, Stephen Manny. They're on the gun for me here. Takes a snap, gives it to the running back. And
he is close,
short,
but he is
I think.
He's short by about a yard anyway.
Another good rushing stop by the Knights.
Now, what will Lowell do? If I were the coach, I would go for it on 4th down.
Definitely.
I mean, you're almost in the red zone.
And if we saw anything from the Chelmsford game, it seems like they should be running the ball at the QB a lot this game. Seems like that is one of the weaknesses for the Knights defense is the QB rushing.
Number 7 is a little bruiser, and he's still in there, and it looks like he may even get a direct snap.
Here we go. He takes the direct, yeah.
Quarterback.
He just goes in for the first down. It's I just said it. The QB rushing for the other team against the Knights is always a struggle for us.
Yeah, they must be looking at our film.
That I would definitely say so. I mean, me and you were watching that whole game a couple weeks ago, and every time we were like, we know who it's going to. It's going to the QB in the Chelmsford game, and every time it worked out for them. We didn't adjust to it.
It's like in modern football, the quarterback isn't accounted for, which is why we have so many running quarterbacks now.
Ermelin on center. Throws it down, check down. Number 6. He breaks the tackle. For about a 6 or 7 yard gain. A good play by Lowell right there. I'll tell you what, Ray, that is very unusual that their QB also plays D-line. That is, I tell you what, I definitely haven't seen that before.
I played some linebacker in high school, but never the defensive line. Although once in a while I'd call a formation where I was over the center, and just because I had quicker reflexes than he did, and I wanted to get in on a quick handoff or a punt, not a pitch, not a wide play, but a play up the middle.
Seth Blue under center,
like
takes a snap,
draw play.
Throws it to number 2, a little overthrown. One of the first shots we've seen Lowell take, a little downfield. If it's anything we've seen, I feel like Lowell's definitely going to just be running the ball on North Andover tonight. I think we've seen so far that was the first throw we've seen downfield. It's a big struggle for the Knights, their rushing defense.
Y is 6'2". So.
And we have about 3rd and 2 here for Lowell.
So here we go again. Look at this.
They are in like the Eagles stance right now. Gives it to the running back. He fumbles it. He goes right on top of the ball.
Is that number 3?
Number 3, yes. Joshua. I cannot pronounce that last name. I am not going to try that.
5'9", 160 pounds.
4th and 3 here for Lowell. I believe that Lowell is staying out on the field. They are going for it. Let's see this.
We got the bell gong. It's judgment hour.
On Halloween night.
Oh my
Very
God.
spooky out here.
Oh yes.
With the bell. Here we go. 4th and 3. Number 3 takes a snap again. And he gets the first down, makes another spin move, and gets the first down for about a 10-yard carry.
He got out of an ankle tackle, and that was the difference. If that defender could have kept both hands on the ankle, which would have been incredibly difficult.
He did your favorite move, Ray. He did the spin move.
Get the spin.
Love the spin move. We saw that a lot from Austin Allen in that last game against Chelmsford. Here we go again with the running back taking the snap.
Yeah, this is
3rd straight play. Takes it again, runs straight up the middle.
Wow,
definitely got stopped there.
That is a formation. I haven't seen anything look exactly like
for about
that.
4 yards. I definitely wouldn't. That's not even wildcat. That's just running it straight down.
It's like a heavy wing.
I feel like what we just said, they definitely did research on this Knights defense. They're taking advantage of us right now.
Well, that formation creates a path up the field, and you just have to be fast and get into that hole and just find the opening.
Lowell's going away from that formation now in the gun. Takes a snap, gives it to the running back number 7, breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and for an easy touchdown. Lowell's on the board easy with 4:58 left in the first quarter, and it's 6-0 early. They just
Stephen Manny Manwash.
Yeah, I'm glad you tried that. I wasn't gonna.
Mawanish. Steve Manny Mawanish, and he is a power runner. He is built low to the ground. He's got big, heavy thighs.
And now they're kicking it. When number 3's kicking it, the running back.
210 pounds. Number 3 is a.
Or is that? Oh, that's number 8. No, my bad.
Yeah, okay. Benjamin Durkin. He's the punter and the kicker.
And he makes the extra point with ease.
Durkin's kick is good.
I feel like we don't see much extra points in high school football. I feel like we see a lot of 2-point conversions.
Yes.
And then when people do go for extra points, it doesn't go well a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Especially for the Knights, I'll tell you that.
By the time you get to college, the soccer players have perfected the extra point.
Got the nice tunes here. We had the bell, which was a little spooky for Halloween, but definitely not the start the Knights you're looking for. It didn't seem like they could get much going on offense, but now they get the ball back here. Hopefully they can get some points on the board. Seems like it seems like the Knights always struggle early scoring. That's always their struggle. Later in the game, seems like they get more in a stride.
We have 4 men deep.
Ben Durkin.
As we had
Back
on the
receiver
first kick.
Scarlet Knights, number 3, Bill Gray.
Low kicking off here. Again, a great kick. Number 3 catches it. Here we go.
And Tommy Farrell to
runs
block.
it to the right side.
Farrell blocking.
Not many blockers in front, and he is taken down at about the 19-yard line. Not a good return right there.
He didn't get up to Farrell, so that's what you want to get up to where Farrell is. He's the third layer.
They got it to the man they want. They wanted to go to William Gray. I mean, that's who they want doing the kickoff returns.
Oh, definitely. And he was coming for the right side, and Farrell was blocking upfield. Took the first man he saw, but a lot of people passed him on the way to the ball carrier.
Oh, draws him off sides.
52.
Doesn't let him get a free play.
52 with his jump, Vincent Nuon.
A bunch of tough names to pronounce here. I haven't been able to do it. I'm letting you do them all right. I'm not even going to try.
The Lowell Pacific Raiders.
Now they got 1st and 5, the Knights. Takes a snap. He keeps it, and he gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the line of scrimmage by number 9.
Austin Allen just gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. It seems like, at least in like the games we've seen so far, they like Austin Allen with the RPO action right there and keeping the ball right there. It didn't work, but I mean we've seen it against these really tough teams. It does work a lot of the time. Right there, it didn't. Now about 2nd and 8 for the Knights. Austin Allen takes a snap. He keeps it again for about a 1-yard carry. Doesn't get much.
I think we're doing what I think we should be doing. We're just not getting the yardage.
Yeah, definitely not. I think we should be throwing the ball a little downfield. I feel like that's been a big struggle. I think when I talked to Cirillo, he was just saying like Austin Allen, everyone just wants him to throw it down the field. And we just have to see that confidence in him.
They're blitzing. They're playing a very aggressive defense an offensive defense for this early in the game.
I would definitely
Number
say
8,
so.
Number 8, Durkin, the kicker. He wants to blitz.
It seems like this Lowell team knows that North Andover is a very rush-heavy team, so they're not going to let Austin Allen go anywhere tonight. Austin Allen takes he is And that is a good check down throw.
Yes,
to
nice
25,
play
29.
call. That was nice.
He got that away really good. He handled the pressure really well. He just
He
got rid of it.
Drew them in. Good timing.
And the Knights are sending the punt team on the field for 4th and 3. That is definitely a little disappointing. Another 3 and out.
Another possession.
And they started off with 1st and 5, which was a good starting point to get some momentum. The 0 to 7 Lowell with 2:47 left on the clock. The Knights switching the formation a little bit here. Another very short punt, around the same distance as last time, even shorter.
Yeah.
They're saying the Lowell player touched it, and the Knights wants the ball. The ref's definitely not seeing that way.
Evan Tolan. It'll be 1st and 10 Lowell.
Definitely I remember in 2018 I was talking with some players who played on that team. A bunch of those players played multiple sports, we saw Gabe D'Souza, Jake McElroy, great at every sport.
Basketball, baseball, football.
I think it was 2018, 2017, 2019. Those were like the years that we won everything, and we won the football championship in 2018.
Was Foxborough.
Yeah, 2018, yeah. And that is a rush for about 13 yards.
Stop by number 22.
That was a great atmosphere to be in. That was a 0 to 6 game that North Andover won. It was very low scoring.
Each team was averaging 44 points a game, and the final score was 6-0.
But to be fair, it was heavily snowing and very windy out. It was a great game to be at, though.
Yeah.
I believe I was like 7 years old at that time. It was still a great atmosphere to be in. Here we go. Low, 1st and 10. Hands it off to number 3. Takes to the right.
Nice tackling.
Great tackle. Still gets about 3 yards after the tackle. Great play by Joshua. A lot of Joshua in this team.
Right down number 5, Dave Aprizio.
Now they have about 2nd and 6. Low.
Anthony Perez out here is a wide receiver. Number 1.
Oh yeah, Anthony
Lowell.
Perez.
He's a running back normally.
I love the name.
Also a safety. Yes, yeah. And Tony. Antone.
All right. Setley under center. Gives it to running back again. Just running it down the North Andover defense.
Mawanish, I believe.
Tackle number 7, Billy Vincent.
We definitely need a little something spooky to happen for this Knights team to do something.
We should have a drone goblin that flies over the field. Flies low.
Low.
Anything will help the Knights
From the
at this
19
point.
yard line.
Setley under center again. Gives a sweep to number 6. Oh, he breaks away to the right, and that is a touchdown. A very good design play for Lowell right there.
That is Ryan Connolly, who's normally a wide receiver, carrying the ball.
Just as you thought, just Lowell was going to run it right down. They do a design sweep and just an easy touchdown right there. Just ran it right down the field.
Connolly is probably the most well-known in the valley of the Lowell players.
Definitely. Unbreak kicks it again, and that
years.
is good for the extra point. 14-0 with 22 seconds left in the first quarter. It seems like they're just taking advantage of the Scarlet Knights. They haven't even had a completion yet, I don't think. They're just running it on the Knights.
Exactly, yeah. Well, they've thrown a couple of passes, but they haven't
the checkdowns, yeah. So I think we've seen what Lowell's going to do. They're not going to pass. They're just going to run it right down the Knights. And the Knights seems like they're just continuing with their rushing game in it, no matter if it fails or not.
I think that's their strength. I don't know that they're noted as a passing team.
Definitely not.
And it doesn't look it.
They haven't even tried, really.
Yeah. Two of the passes the quarterback has thrown doesn't look like, for instance, the Chelmsford quarterback who looked like a college player.
Now I see Lowell kicking off again to the Knights. 22 seconds left in the quarter.
So the first quarter passed easily.
For the Scarlet Knights is number 3, Gray.
I had a phone here somewhere. Oh, it's in my pocket.
Number 8 kicking it off for
such commentary.
Lowell.
Such scintillating commentary.
Another pretty good kick. Gray William taking the kickoff return for the Knights again. Makes a good juke move. Another one breaking away to the left. A great tackle by Lowell. He made a great couple of moves there. As we said, we want him doing these kickoff returns.
Yes, he has a quick change of direction.
Maybe that is the spark that the Knights need in this offense.
Now, is that number 7? That was number 7 who caught him and tackled him, yes.
That was a really good tackle from behind.
Yeah.
It is definitely hard to catch Gray William.
Tackled by Mawanish.
It will be first and 10 for the Scarlet Knights from the 26-yard line.
The Knights are at the 26-yard line here with only about 11 seconds, so they have about one play here. I feel like the Knights wide out the receivers and don't pass it much. Like there's always 4 or 3 receivers out and they never pass it. They always run those RPO screen passes to the receivers if they do. And they give it to number 5. Takes the rush.
Nice run.
Makes a nice juke for about a gain of 6 yards right there. And that is the end of the quarter. 14-0 Lowell. I think that's the first we've seen of Dave DiPrizio.
Well, it's an entertaining game. We've had a couple of good runs.
Only runs. As we expected to see from this game, knowing what Lowell does and the Knights do. And it seems like Lowell is expecting the Knights just to run the ball most of the game, considering they haven't really thrown it in much of these other games. We've seen a couple of staying in the pocket with Austin Allen. It seems like he is looking to go downfield. He doesn't really take the shots much. Then he uses legs, which he's great at, as we saw.
Yeah.
And then we saw in the Chelmsford game, the one touchdown that they had was, remember, the QB sneak, and then he broke away from the right for the touchdown?
Yes.
When I talked to Cerullo about that, he told me it was just a QB drop play. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
But he told me he got stuffed at the line of scrimmage, which we kind of thought. That's what we thought. He didn't get it.
Yeah.
Then he just rolled that to the right, ran it for a 50-yard touchdown. That was a great play. Only touchdown of that game.
Yeah. My father would call that improvising.
Definitely.
Improvising after the fact. And McElroy, back in 2018, was very good at that.
Expert at, again, Austin Allen drawing him off sides for the second time.
Lowell's offside on the play.
Austin Allen's drawing him off sides. And it seems like Lowell was just ready to pounce. So Austin Allen's taking advantage of that.
Austin is a junior this year? I guess I don't know.
Second and 1.
I believe he...
Yeah, he's 11th grade.
Yes. He'll be a senior next year. So he has room for improvement. Oh, big hit on number 17 right there. Daniel Thompson right there, the senior.
17 with the ball for North Andover.
One of the few seniors.
Daniel
right there.
Thompson.
6'1", one of the bigger kids on the Knights.
Resulting in a first down for the Scarlet Knights.
Thompson over on this side here.
From the 39-yard line.
Dave DiPrizio as the back. Gives it to him. And he's just stuffed at the line of scrimmage for about maybe just staying at the line of scrimmage, not even a gain.
Lowell doesn't have a big defensive line, but they're very good hand fighters. They keep the North Andover off of them.
Obviously they're not too big. They have Seth Lee, the QB, on the D-line.
Yeah,
so
exactly. They're going laterally, so they're closing holes by just staying away from the block.
Good. Austin out under center. I believe that is a false start by the Knights. Yes, that is. So
it is.
It's going to be about 2nd and 13 for the Knights. Backs him up even more.
second and 14.
It'll be interesting to see what the Knights do here, considering we know they don't throw the ball a lot, so see what they do here. My guess, Austin Allen, he's going to pretend to give the ball and then take it off to the right. That's my guess. Nope, gives it to number 29 for a good carry. Nice hit going on to the left side. That was a good gain right there, though. That was Darren Barnett, the junior. Now they have about 3rd and 3. Again, Austin Allen trying to draw him off sides. Now he's looking at the sideline for a play call.
Again, the 10 on the play is 3rd and 4.
Darren Barnett still under there back. Here we go, Austin Allen under center. Takes a snap, looks over number 2's way, and the pass is tipped by number 9. Good play, was looking for number 17 right there. He was open for a second, but couldn't find the hole. Oh, seems like the Knights are staying out there this time. I believe they had the same about 4th and 3 last time. They didn't go for it. Now they are, but it's a bit more midfield, so feeling a little bit better. Still got Darren Barnett at back. And believe the Knights call a timeout. Yes, they do. It seems like there's a bit miscommunication with Austin Allen and the play calls.
Seth Lee is no longer playing linebacker or defensive end. He's off the field as far as I can see.
I highly doubt he's out he's out on defense for a while, considering he's a quarterback.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
I would highly doubt he's on defense for that long.
Yes.
But he did the first play of the game, he tipped the ball down.
Did.
I mean, good play.
He was out there most of the first quarter, at least.
Yeah.
I haven't been checking on him recently, but we're early in the second quarter here, and he's no longer playing defense. But they're saving him. And
Me and you both looked at number 11 and were like, oh, that's the QB too. We were both confused at that one. Oh, now we're punting. We changing the call. Very high in there, not that far. He muffs the punt. Do the Knights have it? They do not. Lowell recovers it, which could have been a game changer right there for the Knights. He just muffs the punt right in his hands, just drops it. We usually see that more for the Knights than anyone else.
We got some good-looking athletes.
That's probably the best punt we've seen right there.
Yeah, number 5, Isaiah Harden, was hand-fighting kick team right in front of us here at the 40-yard line. Locked up with him.
The Knights punting again for the 3rd straight time. They had a couple good rushes there. They got a first down on. No, they didn't get first down. They got close to it on 2nd and 13. They got backed up a lot.
10 minutes to go in the first half here.
Seth Lee under center again. Gives it to number 3, his favorite man to give it to. A great tackle right there by, I believe, number 11.
Brought down by number 75.
Tommy Farrell.
63.
Great tackle.
Joseph Nunez, number 63, is one of their more productive offensive linemen.
2nd and 3.
It seems like Seth Lee's favorite guy to give it to is Joshua. I mean, he's given it to him almost like every play for the run.
Yeah.
And we saw last possession they changed it up and they did the sweep with the receiver, and that was a great play for a touchdown.
Yeah, I would have been. I'm surprised that I haven't seen Lee run.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was getting number 3 breaks another tackle for a first down for about a game of like 7. Maybe he's a little tired from playing defense also. We don't know. He didn't play last possession on defense.
Another Hunter here on the field to make the tackle. Number 14, Jacob Hunter.
It is 1st and 10 from the Scarlet Knight 34-yard line.
Now the back is number 7, Stephen Manny. Those are the 2 backs, seems like, for Lowell. And he gives it to him.
Oh,
Makes a great breakaway.
A lot of hand tackles here.
Run.
Got to get in front of him.
Breaks a couple tackles right there.
Stephen Monich is the ball carrier.
We haven't seen much from Sethley. I also thought the same thing you. I thought he was going to be running a little bit more. Maybe we'll see it. Maybe it seems like they're just sticking to what they doing since the start. They're just running it down the throat with the two running backs, Stephen Manny and Joshua, just using those two backs.
Tyler Rock just came out of the game. He's playing some defense, linebacker.
I don't think we saw much of that. I don't believe in other games. He's usually always just center.
Look at this formation over here. They get a lot of people right here on the end.
And again, we see the receiver going around to the left, and I believe that's a false start.
Yeah.
So it seems like they like switching up a little bit with the receiver with the sweep. They like throwing that every once in a while. Or maybe it's going to be an offsides.
You know.
Yes, it is going to be an offsides or whatever the penalty is. Yes.
Number 77 for Lowell.
Offside in the play.
He's a good-looking big player, but he's even heavier than he looks. Mamadi Kamara is 6 feet, 330 pounds.
That is not your usual high school guy.
330, not 230, 330.
330. Wow.
6 feet. He's a junior.
Sethley under center again.
Perhaps we'll be
give it to number 7.
Next year.
Running back breaks a tackle, and he's still going. Doesn't want to go down for a little short of the first down.
We haven't played Lowell for. I don't think we've ever played Lowell in the last 10 years.
Really?
I don't believe so. I recommend we don't play them next year.
It's not looking good so far, but who knows?
I don't know how we came to play them this year.
Our schedule is one of the toughest. I was talking to Coach. He said, I think we're we're either the toughest schedule or the second or third.
You answered the question. The coach wanted to play Lowell.
Yeah. I guess. He was just talking about how tough the schedule is when I was talking to him. And he pretty much was just saying to me, like, this season, which is you really don't hear Coach saying it, because, like, it's usually, like, you know what's going to happen, but not really say. He said it's a learning year. It's a building block year, especially considering I think there's, I believe, about 4 seniors, he said to me, that play, and there's about 7 on the team. So a very young team. A bunch of good freshmen that are coming up. He told me a couple that are coming up that are really good. Here we go, Lowell under center. Finally, we see the ball get thrown deep. A great play by number 14, Jacob Hunter. Breaks up the catch.
Hunter is a linebacker. He's fairly deep there for a linebacker.
I was very deep.
Oh, no, they switched him. Earlier in the year, he was a linebacker. Now he's the defensive back.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Now we got number 7, Stephen Manny, as the back. It seems like they split with number 7, number 3 as the back. Seems like just keep them both out there fresh. The Knights do the same thing. They really don't keep one back out there. They have about 2 guys they go to. They give it to number 1 with a sweep. He breaks a couple tackles.
Speedster.
That's about 3rd and 8.
Anthony Perez, he's a senior. He's 5'7", 160 pounds.
I like these Anthonys. I like the names.
Exactly.
Love it.
Anthony Perez.
And now number 14, who made the great play a play ago, he's down. Seems like he's injured. That is not a good look. He is holding his thigh.
Hunter is down. Personnel out to take a look at him.
He's definitely hurting a little bit.
Talk to him. See where it hurts.
We'll go away from that. Going back to when I was interviewing the coach. He was just saying to me, like, it's a building year. Everyone he's still learning, not just the players as a young team. He's learning as a coach. He's still learning. I mean, he's been coaching. I thought this was really interesting. I brought it up to him. I was like, your first year here in North Andover, 2018. you couldn't have came in a better year.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
his first year coaching year. I was saying to him, I was like, for that being your first year, and I was asking him how it changes from like him being, I think he was the D-line just coach.
Yes,
I forget what it was. I think
remember.
it was that.
Yeah.
And then he just went to coordinator, and now he's head coach. And I was just asking him differences, and he just said it changes entirely. Like instead of now just being, you're like the manager, you're in charge of everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
It's entirely different. Now Lowell, number 11, gives it to number 3, breaks a tackle, go out center right, makes a great juke move, trying to tackle him. You cannot get him down. Made a great rush right there.
He has a low center of gravity. His hips are fairly low to the ground, short-legged, and he was.
It's hard to take him now.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He's able to swivel and change direction, while his upper body is going in one direction. He can go left or right and still have the ball protected and facing the direction we want to go. 63 will be playing some college football next year. Just enormous by comparison to his own players.
All right, but we did see Lowell take a shot downfield with a great deflection by number 4. It's sad to see him got hurt right there, but that was a great deflection. That was the first time we saw any team go a little deep with the pass. It was a good throw and it was a good catch, but he just came. He came flying, and you can't keep that.
Not your ball. Not in
He
my
went to
zone.
right, knocked that right out. If he waited a second, it could have been a fumble, but
I don't think
he's right there.
Do you think they've thrown the ball since that play? I guess they wouldn't have. Yeah.
Here we go. Another sweet pass for number 6. Makes a great juke move.
Yep.
Out to the left for about a 5-yard carry. I've been saying they love that sweep with the receivers, and they're not going with the bunch of different receivers. They're not going with the same guy.
Yeah.
That was number 6, Ryan Conley.
RPO sweep.
That was the receiver / safety you were talking about, Ryan Conley.
Gain of 9 of the play is 2nd and 6.
Lowell definitely has a decent amount more seniors than us. I see a bunch here. They have way more seniors than us. We're definitely not senior heavy, and some of the seniors we have don't play. But we do have Alex, which he was on the news. Great young kid. He does chorus. He sings the national anthem before the game. I didn't know that with him just in the uniform. Maybe we've seen it. I never paid attention to it. I never saw it. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Ray before the game, he's in a play right now. He auditioned for a play. So he has chorus, he has football, and then after football season, he does discus. He's always busy.
Wow.
And they were interviewing the players. They were saying how good of a leader he is for the team.
Yeah.
Just
Decathlon.
great player for the.
Yeah.
Coach Rulo said he's gonna be the mayor one day.
No doubt.
I could definitely see him being some sort of politician. Here you go. Take snap. Number 11. There we go. There's the first rush we wanted to see out of Seth Lee.
Yep.
And I believe he gets the first down. Yes, he did. Definitely not that too fast. I definitely see him as a bigger QB.
Well, he's over 6 feet.
Yeah.
And he looks like a straight-ahead runner.
6 of the play is now 1st and 10.
Definitely not as fast as our Austin Allen. I wouldn't say that.
He did, we were able to make a great defensive play, Hunter, on that pass over the middle because his timing, he was
perfect.
a little,
yeah.
It was almost perfect, but he was a little behind. He needed to hit him 2 strides before he got to where Hunter was.
Seth Lee takes it again. The sweep to the receiver,
He has the corner.
And he is in for the touchdown. I thought he was out. Another sweep touchdown. That's the second touchdown off a sweep pass for Lowell. So that is killing the Knights. We're not good at adjusting to that at all. And now it is 20 to 0, I believe. I don't think the scoreboard changed. There we go. Now, so 20 to 0 with 2:10 left. And number 8 has been money all night from punting it and kicking extra points. So we'll see him kick it right here. Good snap, good holds. And that is perfect right down the middle again. And now it is 21-0. Not a good start for the Knights that we were hoping for.
Lowell, 21, North Andover, yet to score.
Like we said, they always struggle scoring early in the game. It seems like the third quarter they always start off good. I think like every game they've started off good in the third quarter. They make good adjustments.
Yep.
But it seems like just they can't start off.
That's good coaching.
Yeah. I mean, like we said, Coach Rill is still learning in this young coaching staff. He said to me, and I thought it was really funny. He said to me, he goes, there's going to be a lot of changes in coaching next year. He goes to me, there's going to be a lot of people who aren't going to be here next year, and they know it. So he's going to make a lot of changes in coaching.
Wow.
So, and he said to me, he also knows some of the people he's going to be bringing in next year. So it seems like he has a good plan for next year, and definitely have way more seniors than they did this year. And there's a lot of good freshman players that he said are coming in and maybe starting for varsity next year. Here we go, number 3 again for the Knights. Gets the kickoff return. Always love to see William Gray for the kickoff return. Pretty good right there.
Yep. He's effective.
I don't think we've seen him on offense today. I don't think I've seen him out on the field. I think he's only done kickoff returns. Because we usually see him out there as a receiver.
Well, we're passing by design less than we were the last time.
Oh, definitely.
He was absolutely necessary the last game that we played here.
And Mike Lane said to me, I don't know if it's true, he said he got a pick. I don't remember it personally. Do you remember it? He said number 3 got a pick.
Well, I remember he was effective in the game. We mentioned him many times.
Yeah. I said to Mike, I'm not sure about that, but here we go. Austin Allen, our center. And he takes it for a QB sneak. Oh.
Wow.
Took down a little roughly.
Just that one.
About a 6-yard gain.
Number 9 playing defense, just holding his ground there, and our quarterback ran under him. And
seemed like that was a design play. I don't think that was a pass play. I think that was a QB draw.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. We got Austin Allen throwing it this time to number 3. There we go. I just said it.
There you go.
He catches the ball for a first down. There we go. I think I spoke that one to existence. I might take the credit a little bit for that one.
Exactly. You're perceptive to the max.
I believe that is one of the first downs.
Hey, we have 3 receivers here, and Will Gray
and
is
one out
among them.
To the right.
Gray is in the middle of
Austin
the
Allen
slot.
takes a snap again, looking deep. There we go. Number 11 catches the ball. Here we go with the passing game. It seems like we're going more to this.
Yep.
Especially being down 21-0 with a minute left. They have to get the hurry on.
There's a minute. There were 2 minutes left when they rang out the plays they wanted to use.
Austin Allen's looking comfortable under center, though. He's looking for his man, and he's getting it. Again, under center, Austin Allen. Looking, and sacked. That is sacked for a big loss.
Just ran over our blockers.
He had no time to react to that. And timeout by, I don't know what team that was. But as soon as I said Austin Allen handling it good, he gets sacked right there. But that definitely wasn't his fault. He got sacked in about a second. And yeah, I was talking with some people in school today. One of the main issues for the Knights, the O-line is definitely not the bright spot for us. Definitely smaller. And you said Lowell's D-line's not big, but I'll tell you what, they're making our O-line look small. I'll tell you that. But it's definitely one of our not strong suits. But we're not the biggest team, the Knights. We know that. So that's why we have guys like William Gray, number 3. We need that speed. So now it will be about 3rd and 14 for the Knights coming off of this timeout.
still a minute to the halftime.
And I saw this pregame. If you see number 5 out there with all the pink sleeves, I was saying how tall he is to Mike Lane. He's 6'4". He's a cornerback. He is very big for a cornerback. Here we go, Austin Allen taking the snap. Almost drives him off sides again. Looking deep. Going into the pocket. Takes to the right. Makes a good juke move. Makes another one. And gets...
It gets back what we lost.
Yeah. So now it'll be about 4th and 8. And we are punting the ball, I believe. I don't know about you, Ray, but my question is to what the Knights is. Why punt the ball if you punt the ball 20 yards? Just go for it. That's what I would say.
The first 2 times we punted, though, we were really deep in the end.
Yeah.
So even a good punt was left us vulnerable.
The punt almost blocked right there. Very high. They don't even try to grab it this time.
Wow. Bouncing backward. You're going to get a kick on that, a rotation on that ball so that it bounces.
Yeah, front
so
front
that it
speed, yeah.
Gets heading, doesn't bounce back like a chip shot at goal.
We were talking about Pat McAfee, like he was really good at that. It's crazy how a punter in the NFL can make college game day what it is right now. Like,
yes,
it's crazy. He was a punter and he's that good of a just entertainment.
Yeah, he knows the game. He's intuitive. He's a good commentator, and he's unusual, and that makes him even more interesting.
That's the end of the half. I thought it was a minute left.
Chris, me too.
Well, I don't know what just happened.
You know, it took about 5 minutes to run off 30 seconds, and then a minute ran off in about 20 seconds.
So I guess Lowell was just letting it run off. I thought it said a minute. It just went to 10 seconds, so I have no idea what happened there. So that is the end of the half.
We were at halftime, and I saw Brian with a Stachy's Pizza someplace. He almost came in the door with it, but...
We're excited for the pizza.
He thought he was going to find a place to put that pizza until halftime, but if he left it in here, it would have been gone.
We're getting ready for the band.
I would have been wearing it on my head.
All right, we're getting ready for the band, and we have 15 minutes of halftime, and it's 21-0 going into half. Not the best look, and we will be back.
We will.
Please welcome to the field the Scarlet Knights Marching Band.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I'm part of the Sports Journalism Club.
Hi, my name is Sid, and I'm part of the Sports Journalism Club.
We cover all North Andover sports related, from doing a full broadcast to just little social media posts.
We do morning announcements Fridays before school. We operate cameras and we learn how to use a camera. It's very fun and a good experience.
We do many fun things, including interviewing basketball players on the basketball team, the football coaches from the football team, and it's just a lot of fun interviewing everyone.
You can join us Tuesdays after school in the athletics office.
Since I'm only allowed one word, I'm going plural on you. Opportunities.
Communication.
Professional.
Dependable.
Empowering.
Everywhere.
Inclusive.
Cool.
During the pandemic, they wouldn't allow parents or fans into the basketball games, and volunteering for NACAM was the only way I could get into the gym. And you're always looking for volunteers to either speak behind the camera or operate the cameras, and so I'm still here.
I can reach everyone through YouTube and what I think are the best videos for me, for everyone to understand that I also have the same interests, and those who have the same interests like me would want to hear what I would have to say about what I like about it and what's cool about it.
A center, identified as a senior center there, is communication in a sense. And I felt somewhere or another, if my contribution could help a little bit, that it would be a fulfilling experience for myself as well.
You know, one way that I've seen North Andover CAM really grow over the last 2 years has been their relationship with the Historical Society. You know, they've got this amazing new movie theater, and they've run a whole series of programs partnering with CAM over the last couple of months that have really been well attended. You've really embedded yourself in the community and made such an important community partner that I think that's something that's really special, and you don't always see that.
Through public service announcements, in the past we've done some about leaving dogs in cars, locking your doors, stuff like that, where they get the message out too. And, not many people may see it on TV per se, but they'll see it on social media, which is even better. So by having a professionally run, studio like this, where we can, put together a message or put together a show and be able to put it out there, especially the younger generation, they're on their phones all the time and they're going to see it, which it makes us happy because we know our message is getting out there. Thanks to North Andover CAM.
North Andover CAM invites you to Be a Good Sport. This is your chance to get in the game and learn about television and media production. We have lots of volunteer opportunities for covering local sporting events. Enjoy the games, meet new people, and have a lot of fun with your choice of crew positions. You can be a camera person, you can be a director, you can be a tech helper, or you can go for the gusto and get behind the microphone to call all the action.
He's gonna go deep.
Wide
Yes,
open.
man. He's got him. Touchdown, Scarlet Knight.
Gets get a nice open look.
Brian Gorda for three.
That was huge, Bags.
It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. That shot goes in. Shot. Score! And that's Marubi's second goal.
Lots of sports opportunities are coming up, and this is your chance to get in on all that excitement. Visit North Andover CAM at 70 Main Street today, or give us a call at 978-687-6570. Get on the field with North Andover CAM today and be a good sport.
All right, we are back from halftime, and it is 21-0 going into the second half. It has not been a good look for the Knights. It seems like Lowell's just running it down the field the whole half. They didn't really throw it. They threw it once. Great play by the defense, but pretty dominant from Lowell in the first half. We'll see what they do in the second half. But it does kind of just think that we are kicking the ball off, so do not get the momentum going into the second half. But maybe we can get a couple stops here. Here we go, number 34 kicking it off. Christian Bonito. Oh, switching sides. They were on the wrong sides. You don't see that very often. Seeing it here today. Ray is, I believe, at the bathroom, so he will be back. But yeah, definitely a tough start for the Knights. It seems like Lowell is getting their scoring from definitely design plays. They keep on getting first downs from just running the football down the field. They didn't get anything too breakaway-ish, but they did do an end-around play with the receivers, and they got 2 touchdowns off of it. I believe one was about 30 yards, and the other one was 20 yards. So just really good touchdown plays from the sweeps with the receivers. So maybe we'll see more of those in the second half. Like an onside kick type of thing for the Knights right there. Try to get it. Could not convert. Earlier in the game, the Knights punted in. Lowell muffed the punt, but the Knights could not catch the ball. It seemed like the Knights could have got it, but it did not go Knights away. Now Lowell is starting at about the 40-yard line. It seems like Lowell getting a good field position starting every time is a very key thing for them. They're just starting off in great field position. Here we go again with Sethley under center. Gives it to his favorite man, number 3. And he break a tackle, almost broke away right there. Still a great play. Number 7 right there. Number 7, Stephen Manny. Now first and 10 from the 44-yard line. Again, gives it to number 7. Makes a great play to the left side. 30, 20. And he gets stopped at the 1. Are they going to call it a touchdown? Or a touchback? He fumbled and went in. Or they're calling him down at about the 1. I think they could have called that a touchback. He fumbled it in and went out of bounds, but
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, now they have the ball.
On the other hand, his sneakers look like
And they're just
inbounds.
doing a QB sneak here. And he will get in for a touchdown. And that is number 11, Seth Lee, the QB, for an easy rushing touchdown right there.
He was wrapped up by Alex Phillips, but he managed to get in anyway.
Just pushed in by his O-line, yeah. Now it's 27-0 with 11 minutes left in this third quarter.
So
Not the start the Knights were open for.
Less than a minute expired on the clock, and Lowell has scored again. 27. Andover has yet to score.
Here we go with the extra point. He's been perfect tonight for extra points.
They
Oh, not a good snap. And
and he's running for the corner,
and they got the 2-point conversion off a muffed snap. Not designed by any means.
They muffed the snap,
but
it looked like he could have run in on his own, but he found a receiver deep in the corner.
Wow.
And just lobbed it up.
Maybe he should be a QB. That was a great throw by the kicker.
Why not advance the ball? In every sport, whenever there's a chance to advance the ball, you should. So instead of running it in, you throw it to the guy in the corner of the end zone. He's deeper in the field.
That was number 2, Colin Christensen, with the touchdown.
On the previous play, Christopher Miles, who's a running back, a junior, 175 pounds, managed to save the touchdown on what looked like a breakaway run. But on the next play, they scored anyway, or they moved the ball to the 1-yard line.
All right.
Should be kicking off a Lowell with number 8, Durkin.
Now Lowell kicking off again.
So Chris Miles looks like the typical player you spoke of, we have a lot of young players who are going to get experience here this year.
Number 8 again, a great kick. Gives it to our star, number 3, Gray Williams, for.
And he is wrapped up by four players. You know, on all high school kickoff teams, almost nobody ever blocks anybody else.
Doesn't seem it, I'll tell you that much.
If just 3 or 4 people would block somebody, you could make some yardage, but you know, the kicker takes the ball, it's like a suicide mission. You begin to run, there's nobody there, you're running free, and then the wind is in your hair, and the next thing you know, you're seeing the backs of 4 of your players, and 5 of their players are closing in on you.
But it's good to have a guy like William Gray, because he can make those breakaway like jukes and get around everyone. As we saw earlier in the game, he made a great play. He got around everyone with no blocking.
Yeah.
So now Austin Allen under center.
Allen is back, quarterback of the Scarlet Knights.
Takes snap, runs to the right.
Calls his own number, has the corner. He was just 2 steps short of being in a position to break away.
Brought down by number 7.
The defense did have an angle on him eventually.
Saw some good blocking right there.
But it was a good run. That's what we need. We need to make some yardage here.
2nd and 2 for the Knights. And number 29 is the back, Darren Barnett, for the Knights. Austin Allen takes snap, runs it himself. He gets up there for, I believe, a first down.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
3 or 4 yards. Nicely done.
Not too crazy of a play, just a play to get a first down, and worked out perfectly for the Knights.
There's a gain of 5 in the play.
Nothing too complicated.
So this is it. Run Austin. You know, his effectiveness was much better against Chelmsford in the second half.
Gives it to Darren Barnett, and he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage.
Burnett with the ball wrapped up with 3 or 4 players
for about 2-yard loss.
It's just Burnett doesn't have the quickness to the line of scrimmage that Austin Allen has.
All right, Austin Allen under snap again with Darren Barnett. He takes snap, looking downfield, and he throws a pick, and that is going to be a pick 6 for Lowell.
29 and 6 will be 35, and
Benjamin Durkin
point
for the pick 6.
North Andover appearing to be on the verge of joining the previous opponents of Lowell this year.
Just as you thought the offense was starting, you make a play like that, and now this game is practically over. Now it's 35-0, and they're kicking the extra point. Maybe this time they'll watch out for the 2-point conversion. Good snap this time. Good old, and the extra point is good. 36-0 with 9 minutes and 60 seconds left.
In the third quarter. Benjamin Durkin with that kick for the extra point.
You really don't see Austin Allen making that type of throw. He doesn't really throw into coverage much, and when he does, it doesn't seem like he throws many picks. But he threw that right to number 8 right there. That was not a good read.
His timing was he released that ball very early in his deliberation.
Yeah.
He usually holds the ball much longer.
Usually
than that.
you see him scrambling around.
He lets the downfield develop. And that, of course, he wasn't looking for downfield. He was looking for a lateral pass someplace.
He threw that almost immediately after getting the snap, so
working
I don't think he really
towards
saw
the sideline. Trying to spread the defense.
Now, we've said this many times tonight, Lowell kicking off again to the Knights.
And Will Gray.
Another really good kick. Giving it to Gray Williams.
Nice recovery by Will.
He has some blocking.
He has the corner. He just breaks away, but
gets almost tackle, breaks away from it, and then he gets hit.
does not want to go down.
He is, being short is a benefit because they're tackling him so high that
Just shred it.
Yeah, he just has to drop his knees and he's out of the tackle. He's like, if you almost begin to sit down, you become free again.
It is 1st and 10, Scarlet Knights from the 21-yard line.
I think that's been the best part of the offense so far. Is him returning the kicks is giving us possibilities at least.
I think 3 years ago I saw him on the roster, and I wondered, he was probably the third back.
Austin Allen gives it to number 7.
Billy Vincent is the ball carrier.
God. We're picking up a lot of noise from the cameras on the microphones on the roof, I guess.
Number 8 with a tackle there who had the pick 6.
Will Gray is a junior, so he'll be back next year.
Good to have him, especially with that speed. Austin Allen takes a snap, looking to the right side to number 2 for a first down, I believe. That is Daniel Fitzgerald. Good to see him thrown still after the pick 6.
Fitzgerald. Dan Fitzgerald.
We've heard his name in the last couple games.
34-yard line.
He's definitely one of the receivers that Austin Allen looks for. Austin Allen under snap with Vincent William as the running back. He gives it to him, and he just gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage for about a 1-yard loss. Didn't get much there. Now you got about 2nd and 10 for the Knights.
There was no gain on the play. It is 2nd and 10.
You still got number 7, Vincent William, at back. You got number 11 on the far right side, Tommy Farrell. Austin Allen takes the snap, runs it to the right, makes a juke move, makes another, and he goes right into a tackle. Ooh, big hit by number 9, Ricky Pome for Lowell.
Austin just avoided a big defensive lineman who was just about to tackle.
And he goes right into another one.
He went right through him, through the next, and then took a good hit.
He made a nice couple jukes though.
Yeah.
Now you got about 3rd and 2 for the Knights.
He is the offense.
Practically the whole offense, yes. Again, trying to draw him off sides, and that will be a false start. Bring them back what they just gained.
Drew number 11 off as well as several others.
Scarlet Knights is now 3rd and 8.
Seems like draw him off sides worked twice. There doesn't false start. I think there's been 2 false starts and 2 offsides, so about even with that.
Lowell rotating a lot of defensive linemen in and out of this game.
Here we go, Austin Allen under center, 3rd and 8. Takes a snap, weird play. I think false start again. Yes, bringing that back. 2 false starts in a row. You had a short 3rd down, and now you go from 3rd and 2 to about 3rd and 12. Changes the play drastically. Let's see what they draw up here. Maybe they'll throw the ball downfield here. But even with them not throwing the ball downfield, seems like Lowell's keeping the safeties back. Oh, coming in to press more. Blitzing him. Under pressure. Breaks the tackle.
He has
Austin
a lot
Allen
of room.
Throws it over to number 11.
Nicely done.
For a first down. But a 20-yard gain. Austin Allen makes a great jumping throw right there.
Receiver comes back for the ball.
What a great play. Austin Allen didn't collapse. I think both of us thought he was going to run it right there, and he decided to throw it to a wide open man.
Yeah.
and gets a first down right there for the Knights that they desperately needed.
I think it was Tommy Farrell.
That was Tommy Farrell with the catch. He was wide open.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that Austin was worried about there is maybe almost past the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could see him.
Yeah.
Whoop. Oh, wait a second.
I think that's why he jumped, because if you jump and you go over, you're still fine. You just have to.
We've all done that. Very close to the line, you go, oh, what? I can't take this stride. I have to do something else.
I thought he was going to fake the pass and then go, but he saw him wide open over him.
Yeah, because he's great, quick lateral moves.
You got almost a full moon tonight on Halloween.
Perfect.
Spooky night.
Perfect.
This night was a bit too scary for us, being 36-0 with 4:58 left. And I'm pretty sure we don't have another home game. Maybe we do. So they don't get a home win this season.
You have to get the home game if you have the seed, if you're higher in the seeding.
Which is very disappointing for the Knights. And the Thanksgiving game is at Andover, so we do not have that game.
Yeah, well, that rotates back and forth.
Yeah, it does. Next year we'll have it. Yeah. Andover being our rivals.
First and 10 Scarlet Knights.
We typically in recent years we go there.
Austin Allen takes the snap.
We broadcast even though
throws
it's
to the
not
right for number 11. Wraps.
Even though it's not a home game, we often go to Andover and broadcast in recent years.
But it seems like the Thanksgiving game, they take it very seriously, the Knights. It's like, especially right now, they are not making the playoffs. It's going to be almost like a playoff game for them. It's not. People who think it means nothing, they're completely. It's pretty much a playoff game for the Knights.
A couple of years ago, an actual fight broke out in the third
Yeah, I
quarter.
think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
Austin Allen takes snap, runs it to the right, finds a hole, runs it for about a 5-yard gain.
Talk about number 99, Casaboulis.
You got about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 left. Number 29 is the back.
Gain of 7 on the play is 3rd and 4.
Darren Barnett. Here we go.
Austin is into it.
Austin Allen takes snap,
There he
runs
goes.
it again, same type of play.
He's
Runs to the
free.
right, finds a hole,
he
makes a juke.
Almost. Number 7 was right there.
And I believe they're calling that a first down. They are.
Allen is the ball carrier. Pick up a 5 of the play, resulting in a first down for the Scarlet Knights.
Same play, different day.
On the 31-yard.
Works very similarly, about 5-yard gain each time.
3 minutes in the third quarter remain.
We see the Lowell cheerleaders down. Me and Mike Lane, we saw that the cheerleaders for Lowell.
There he goes.
Dressed up. There we go.
Allen keeps it.
Amazing.
Austin Allen, another great run.
Yep.
Like you said, he's the whole offense.
I don't know why we don't do this in the first quarter.
We did try a little bit, but still, definitely should be doing this more.
We had like scripted plays we were running. Now he's just catching the ball and looking for a hole. There isn't any play.
I feel like he's going to be tired eventually, though. You can't have him run the ball the whole game. There we go. Gives it to number 29 again, and he is stuffed at the scrimmage. Darren Barnett. And you think you just got to give Austin Allen a play right there to just.
Stephen Manning.
Darren Burnett. Burnett, another Joe Walsh field player.
There was no gain on the play.
The wind's definitely picking up a little bit right now.
Good. It's hard to even hear you in the headphones.
Austin Allen in center.
It's like we're at the North Pole or something.
And he gives it to number 29, takes it to the left.
Again.
That's about a 34-yard gain, and now they have about 3rd and 5 left. 3rd and 4.
Number 8, Durkin.
Now you just gotta imagine Austin Allen takes it here.
Says 3rd and 5.
This is our first goal line. Not goal line, red zone.
Red
first
zone.
red zone
Yep.
for The Knights.
Down close to the 10. That's got to be a difficult job of holding those sticks.
Austin Allen takes the pass in. He gives it to the running back again.
And he's
that's
close.
That's number 5, Dave DePruzio. We haven't seen him much today. And the wind is
4th and 2.
The wind is picking up here.
Oh my God! Called on account of wind.
You got about 4th and 2 here for the Knights. And hopefully get some points on the board.
The clock is running.
It is.
This clock may run out on the play.
I'm not sure how right this clock is today because we did see it with a minute left and then they went to half. So
snap this ball.
Takes it again. Passes it to the left. They weren't expecting that. First down gain. And he's in there for a touchdown.
There you go.
Tommy Farrell.
Tommy.
There we go. The 2 main offensive guys.
Throws a beauty. Fooled the defense totally.
Just when you thought they were going to run the ball every play, throwing a pass play at the end.
There you go. The clock trying to blitz us into oblivion, and we score anyway. 28 seconds left to go in the 3rd, and North Andover is on the board.
36-6. So, at least they got on the board. The Knights using a little trickery here.
Friday Knights.
Here's the kick.
Dan Thompson
and it is good.
The holder.
All the extra points tonight are good. Besides the 1 2-point conversion, they got muffed, and they got the 2-point conversion. So, and that will make the score 7-36. Lowell. At least we got to see a good offensive drive from the Knights that we've seen. They've been able to do the whole game. They just haven't been able to get the whole drive together.
We have it on tape.
Yes, we do. Maybe Austin Allen got some confidence back after the pick 6. Throws a pick 6, then it goes right down the field and throws the touchdown to the zone. Gets that 7 right back.
I'm going to guess he doesn't even remember the pick 6.
Doesn't even remember. All he remembers is the touchdown. The wind is picking up later and later this game gets. 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Back to receive for Lowell is number 3. Amapa. And number 13, Juanito Cruz.
It's chaos about the 20. That's the worst field position they've had all day. Seems like they've been starting with really good field position all of today.
Oh, God. We need some kind of covers on the mics. Some kind of filters that stop the wind.
From the 20-yard line.
Air velocity.
This could very well be our last game of the season doing the broadcasting, not knowing if we have a home game. I'm pretty sure
actually, you have a point there, because if we're not top seeded, we don't play here. The game is on the road.
And I am a senior, so this would be my last game ever. I've had a blast though.
Oh yeah.
The last 2 games, it's been very fun. And doing the pregame show with Mike, it's been a blast. And they hand it off to number 3 for not much of a gain, really.
It's a little inspired defense by North Andover now. 54.
Seems like the momentum has changed a little bit here.
Yep.
The defense is getting some stops. The offense is making some big plays.
Tyler Rock. I met his parents and his parents' parents.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. 7-36 going into the 4th.
At the end of the 3rd quarter.
And tonight is the World Series game. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Oh, yes. Toronto's trying to eliminate.
Toronto is playing.
The Dodgers.
Yeah. I read online that we had the last couple of games had 19 million viewers, which is an all-time record. Usually 10 or 12 or 13 is where we are, and that is undoubtedly because they're counting Canadian viewers who probably would never watch a World Series game. It's like in another country for them.
Yeah, that is definitely different because you really don't see any other team but like American teams in baseball. I mean, it's always just Toronto's been like somewhat good for the last couple of years, and now they finally turn it up with Vladdy Guerrero, and it's cool to see him doing good because his dad, I've always been told how good his dad was. Obviously, I didn't see him play, but I mean, he's amazing. He's going to be the MVP this year.
Oh, definitely. The Red Sox, I thought the Red Sox made a push to sign him in the offseason before they signed Bergman. And
Bregman's gone now, so it did nothing.
Yeah. And he's the perfect.
Here we go with
he would have been the perfect.
With a sweep around play. Doesn't get much on that play. Finally stops the sweep. Number 1, Anthony Perez.
He's only 26. He signed.
Oh, whoa! There's a fight here.
Big contract. Yeah.
As soon as you said there was a fight in the Thanksgiving game, there's a little.
There you go.
Fight right here.
It's going to break out. Turkey will break out anyway.
At 12 o'clock tonight, we can say now we can get to Thanksgiving.
There was no game to play. It is now 3rd and 10.
But the Knights finally stopped that sweep around with the receiver. They were really struggling covering that right there. They did an excellent job. Just everyone going to the ball.
Yeah, as you said, the momentum has changed.
If it was any I wish this game was closer because if that pick six, stop, there are many things in this game that could have been really close. They definitely look different in the second half, though, I'll tell you that.
Look at them scrambling around for the defense.
This defense switching up. Again, the sweep around. Oh, but the QB keeps it himself. Not very fast.
He is tackled after
that is
a short
down.
gain.
Another stop for the Knights. 3 and out. I think back-to-back 3 and outs. The Knights defense is really coming into play right now.
Yeah.
They're trying to show off that they're here. The record doesn't show how good they are. They have the toughest schedule in the conference.
Back to receive for the Scarlet Knights is number 9.
Now they are punting. A couple of guys rushing. Not the best punt we've seen from Lowell. And
a very short punt.
Lowell gets it in. The Knights have it on the other side of the 45. Knights have good field position. Not many times the Knights have had good field position tonight. This is one of the times they do have good field position. There's 10:07 left, 7-36. The momentum is starting to go Knights' way, even though the game is probably over, but still great to see for the Knights. This offense, it seems like it's finally starting to click. And like we said, what happened at the end of the 3rd quarter, like they always do? Seems like they always score near the end of the 3rd quarter. They always finally get something together.
What are you doing next year? You're graduating.
I'm graduating, and then I'm planning on going to college for sports media or sports management, anything, and maybe do some broadcasting. I've enjoyed this a lot, and also not just football. I love basketball. I do the basketball games too. Austin out throws. Yeah, but I just
were you thinking Merrimack, perhaps?
I was thinking Merrimack. I'm very interested in Merrimack. Everyone's telling me that the school's growing. Everyone's starting to love it. The sports team's starting to get better.
Yeah.
The football team's doing very well. They've had games where they're 20-point
the football team
underdogs. And
three or 4 years ago, they changed coaches. The coaches moved on.
Yeah.
Got promoted, but they played Harvard to a tie at the end of regulation. You know, that was shocking.
Austin out on our center. Looking deep, pump fakes, spins to his right. Looking, checks it down, just throws it in the ground.
And Boston College has, through the portal, they took one of the linemen, Merrimack's linemen, is now playing defensive end for
Oh,
Boston
really?
College. Yeah.
Yeah, but Merrimack has a bunch of young guys. They had a really good season this year. They definitely have games left, but they look good.
It's a really growing school.
It is. Everyone's telling me about it. I'm very interested. But it's very cool to see what they're doing. I mean, I think they're D1 in every sport, so very cool to see.
They have a radio station on the third floor.
Also now, looking, scrambling to the right again, looking deep, throwing it, open, number 11. And he drops.
Ew.
I think he could have caught that.
You could say he overthrew him, but the receiver wasn't running as fast as he could.
I don't know if we can see the replay there.
From the 40-yard line.
Oh, he could have caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that throw was pretty good.
Yep, I do too. That was the kind of ball you put up, and the receivers got to.
I mean, same type of play. They ran it. Austin Allen looking, scrambling to the right, then throwing.
It seems like there's a lot of mist in the air tonight, however.
Yeah.
You know, that influences things. So
Austin looking deep again.
He has
number
a receiver.
17, and he's holding him a little bit.
I thought there was almost a personal foul there, prohibiting the receiver to get to the ball.
It's called holding on the Knights or something. Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered. Holding on the Knights declined though. So wow, the Knights are punting when they're down 29 points.
And they're on this side of the field.
Huh.
Oh, all of a sudden the wind has stopped.
It's definitely off and on. Very interesting. The Knights are punting here. I don't know why. But yeah, so this won't be my last game. I'll be doing the basketball games when it comes up. Very excited for that. The Knights team hopefully looking good this year for basketball. They had a disappointing ending last year in the playoffs. It was a very back and forth game, very controversial calls from the refs. I think it was New Bedford they went against and they lost. I think Bedford. It was very close. Here run by number 3. He breaks away, almost finds the open field for a time, but that's about a 30-yard rush for number 3.
By number 8, Nick Tornulo.
That was a really good run from Lowell right there. We are very excited for the upcoming basketball season for the Knights.
From the 35-yard line.
Lost a bunch of seniors last year for the basketball team, and lost a bunch of seniors for the football team. That's why they're very young this year. There's 8:30 left, 7-36. After Lowell just broke away for a 30-yard rush. At the 35-yard line. Gives it to number 3 for the running back, running to the left. Finds his way between defenders.
Tackle number 34, Christian Valentino.
Finds his way for about 8-yard gain.
Game of 7 on the play is 2nd and 3.
And I've got 2nd and 3 here for Lowell. Defense was doing good for a second, then they broke away for a 30-yard rush. Now we'll see what happens here. Just as he thought, defense was keep on stopping him. Seth Lee goes to his coach, looks at the play, gives it to the team. Number 7, the back, Stephen Manny. Timeout. Lowell.
Timeout on the field to Lowell.
Maybe talking about that play. The QB was definitely having discussions with the team about that play. Maybe a little miscommunication. Just want to call a timeout. The clock winded there, about a minute off the clock, just talking about a play. In high school sports, you see I've seen basketball teams the quarter's 2-0 because there's no shot clock and they just hold it the whole quarter. So high school sports definitely interesting with no shot clock or like play clock because you can just hold the ball. You don't have to do anything. But obviously it's sportsmanlike to just run plays in football. But in basketball, they do not care. You see like really competitive schools to hold the ball the whole quarter, and they won't shoot it, and they'll shoot at the last second. Very interesting.
There's a building near. Do you know what the McQuaid building is, Sackowich? You know the buildings on Merrimack College?
Oh, yeah.
Sackowich?
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 old buildings around Sackowich. One of them is called Cushing. Cushing? The Cardinal Cushing. And on the basement 1, 2. The third floor of the building called second is an elevator. When you get off, there's a media department.
Yeah.
Then there's a doorway going into the radio station.
And that's where they do all the sports stuff? Yeah.
All the sports is on that floor in Cushing.
Right down by number 9 for Alta.
First down for Lowell right there.
There is free popcorn now at the concession stand.
Everyone is sprinting to get free popcorn.
I wandered into a discussion group, and the guy who runs the media department was in charge of it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I sat in the back, and there was a guy there who went to Merrimack. He was in his early 30s, black man.
Yeah.
Was an excellent athlete, is an actor.
Wow.
He's a writer. And he was talking about his career.
Yeah.
He said, I started as an intern at CNBC Boston. So at one point I raised my hand, a guy out of nowhere. And I said, you know, we have a...
I believe Lowell gets in there maybe short of a touchdown.
Right down by number 13, Michael Phelps. And number 34, Christian Valentino.
And I spoke about Cam.
Here we go, number 11 under center, the QB. I believe they're gonna do a QB sneak. He does, and he gets in there for a touchdown. Lowell. Seth Lee is second QB sneak touchdown of the game, and that will make the game 7-42 Lowell with 5:33 left in the game. And now the extra point. And they don't care. They're letting the clock run.
Monday, I ran into the person who runs the media lab up there, and he said, you know, I'm interested. You guys have a...
Makes the extra point.
Durkin's kick is good.
You have equipment that I'm interested in. And I said, really? He said, yeah. The TriCaster, he said, I'd like 3 of my guys to get trained on a TriCaster.
Wow.
I said, you know, that's possible. I said, you know, look into it and get back to me. Here's my phone number. And then yesterday, I go over there occasionally, and I was there, and I saw one of the other people in the hallway. And I said, you know, if you want to come to our football game and either run a camera or watch the TriCaster.
Yeah.
And he said, that sounds terrific. I'll have to get back to you and find out if I can get how their schedules are. So we almost had some Merrimack media people here tonight.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And it might happen in the future.
Maybe with that. Wow, good catch. We're blowing it. Oh, big. I thought there was going to be a fight right there. They're very scrappy right now. There's Lowell and North Andover are very scrappy tonight. They're both talking to each other. That's cool. I didn't know Merrimack had a good camera crew over there and announcing.
Yeah. And that's not even the people who do the football game. I think that works out of the athletic complex.
Yeah.
I think that's a different thing altogether.
See Mike Lane right in front of us. He's in his Penguin uniform. He's recording down there. He's going through the very cold winds. Number 29 just gets stopped right there, Darren Barnett. Doesn't get much. Or is that number was that not? Is that number 37? I thought that was his number. I don't even have a number 37 on my paper, so I don't know who that is. He takes it again for a pretty good rush, makes a little juke. Now you got about 3rd and 3 for the Knights with 2:20 left, just the clock winding.
It is 3rd and 4.
There he is.
Austin Allen takes to the right.
He is.
And just walks it in for the first down.
Yeah.
He is run out of bounds by the 10, Lucas Petit.
The whole offense is what we like to call it right there. Good rush play. Seems like Austin Allen doesn't know what cinema is. I think he's ran the ball probably over 20 times tonight, I would say.
Yeah, he'll be back next year.
He will.
He'll be better next year even.
I think we'll see him throwing the ball more next year. This is number 37, makes a good run, but just great tackle by number 7 right there.
I think Austin Allen was supposed to be the running back this year.
Oh, and that's number 7, Stephen Manning. That's the running back for Lowell, so both sides of the ball for him. That's the running back for Lowell who just made that tackle.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know he was
7.
on defense. Then Austin Allen passes at number 9, just a little check down pass. That is for a first down, throws him. Number 9, Marcus Peralta. He's a junior, a bunch of juniors. There's going to be a lot of seniors next year.
Billy Vincent was supposed to be the quarterback. He was the quarterback last year.
Yeah, he got hurt before the season. Yeah.
We have a history of quarterbacks getting hurt.
Yes, we do.
In recent years. McElroy never got hurt, but you could tell
he got hurt, but he just didn't care.
Yes,
he didn't care.
He didn't have the spin, quite the spin move that he had when he was a sophomore, when he was a senior. You know, he had pull muscles and stuff in your legs.
He did not care. He played baseball. He played basketball. He played foot. He played every sport. He probably at the end of the season he's banged up.
Yeah, exactly.
Austin Allen takes it again. They did not know he had it. Make a good tackle on him, though, but that's a first down. And that is going to go down to 0. That is the final score, 43-7.
And the Knights finish with 1 touchdown, 7 points. And here in the 4th period, they really came together on defense and offense. They played much better.
Definitely. A bunch of things that you can look for in the second half that look really good. The defense was playing way better. And that will do it. And that's my first game, right? If that's my last game, I had a blast with you.
I did too.
Very fun. And
well, we are going to do a game on Thanksgiving.
Maybe. That's why maybe it's my last game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Think about it, because we, Brian and I and 2 inexperienced students did a game